Well, hey everybody, happy Thursday. Got a big one here. This is a 31 card SGC order. Actually came in two separate boxes, so I guess I went a little bit overboard on this one. This is mostly from a consignment deal that I'm selling off for a client of mine for my other business. And then there's some stuff in here that I bought at a card show. I think this is pretty much all vintage. Man, why is that thing stuck? Anyway, bear with me one second while I get this box open. Usually those things open up easy. There we go. Anyway, most of this is vintage. I think, actually, maybe all of it is vintage. 31 cards in total. We did break a couple of sets. Golly, how do you get that big thing out of there? That is a monster slab of cards there. Anyway, and there's a couple of newer ones just from consignment deal stuff that I feel like needed to get graded. And the vintage, is obviously not going to be a lot of 10s in this batch. SGC PSA, they just do not like to give high grades on this stuff. But regardless of that, on the vintage, even in a 6, 7, 8, this stuff sells really well, and it does increase the value quite a bit. And love seeing the vintage in these black slabs. So I'm going to go through these quick since we've got so many. I'll start over here. First and foremost, this is an autographed Dave Winfield, Allen and Ginter card. I think this one was numbered out of 50. There we go. That's kind of what you expect on the newer stuff. So this is a 2021. Got a 9.5 grade and a 10 on the auto, which I don't know what it would take for it not to be a 10 on the auto. I mean, if somebody's autograph looks like crap, it's still their autograph, I guess, unless they like smudge the autograph when they were doing it. I can't imagine Topps sending those out. Anyway, that's a good card. Next one, I got a couple of these Ellie De La Cruz actual rookie cards graded. Oh, that's a bummer. Golly, these things came straight from the pack, straight to the grading company. Man, they both got 9s. Well, I guess you'd figure with flagship they would have pretty good grades, but anyway, it is what it is. And that's kind of funny. That's the 89 design. Here's an actual 89 Deion Sanders. Man, and that one got a 9 as well. So who the hell knows? SGC, you confuse me. This one came straight from the box, never been touched. I literally had gloves on when I pulled it out of the brand new box, put it into a sleeve, sent it off. It got a 9. Same thing here. So who knows what it takes to get a 10 nowadays. Here's a Juan Soto. This is a prospect cards. This is before he started. So I believe this is a 2017 Juan Soto. And there we go. Finally got a 10. Goodness gracious. That's a good card. And next we've got Harmon Killebrew. This one is a 1961 Topps. You know what? I'll save what? Go ahead. Harmon Killebrew, 1961 Topps. This one was nice, crisp card. Golly, a 5.5. Maybe the corners had a little bit of touch, but centering wasn't bad for a 61. Not sure if there's any surface bubbles. Yeah, I don't see anything. Not really sure what it's going to take to get a high grade on some of this stuff. That was about as good as it gets. This one's going to be a low grade. It's 30, I think this is a 33 Gaudy card. Willis Hudlin. You got a 1.5. That's kind of what I've expected. You get anything more than about a 2 on these, you've done something. Next one is a 1959 Don Drysdale. I actually bought this at a show for like $6 and it looked pretty good with the white back, kind of a mid-numbered card. It got a 5, which is surprising to me too. I mean, it did have a little bit of corner issues, but nice centering, nice color. Surface looked good. Golly, just thought that was going to be better. Next one is a Lou Brock. This is a 1967 Topps. Number 285. Also got a 5. Where's the love, SGC? I think you guys can see there. This card looks damn good. I mean, centering, color, a little bit of surface, but I mean, good Lord, it's freaking 1967 card. Do you think it'd do better? Back looks okay. I mean, just other than the corners. Anyway, is what it is. I believe these are post-serial cards. Who knows who it is? We're just going to surprise ourselves. It's a Joe Cunningham, and it got a 4. All right, so this one kind of ticks me off. I'll be honest. This one was very well cut. You can see the black all the way around the edges. Nice centering, nice color, no creases, no dings on the corners. Back looks really good. I don't see anything really wrong with it to make this a 4. It is a hand-cut card. I mean, golly, what's a guy got to do to get a high grade on one of these things? Next is, I think this was Killebrew, and a 2.5. God dang, man. So SGC is really harsh on this order. I got a real prick of a grader, obviously. I think you guys can see the color on that is really good. You can see the black all the way around on a hand-cut card. That's a really freaking good card. Whoever ends up with this, it's going to be cheap for a 2.5. You might want to break it out of slab and send it to PSA. Maybe they'll have somebody that's nicer. Next is going to be, oh, this is my favorite. So this is the Yastrzemski, number 148, his rookie card. This is from a consignment deal. This was the guy's very favorite card. So he did touch it a little bit. It's got some corner issues. It got a 4. Yeah, I mean, it does have a little bit of surface stuff up here, but the centering's not bad for a 1960. I think that's a pretty damn good card, guys. Anyway, it's still probably a $200 card, $250 card in a 4. So fun card to have regardless of the score. Next, this is going to be 75. So this was from a set break. You can see super off-centered here on the back. On the front, got a 7. That's not too bad. So Lou Brock on the 75 tops. This was a set break. The whole set looked near mint. A couple of cards had some issues, but that's just because 75 was an impossible card to get actually nice and centered and get high grade. So yeah, a 7, not too bad. Next is going to be, oh, so this is a 80, I think this is 80, 81 Larry Bird rookie card, and this is all the little mini cards. God dang, that got a 6. I'm going to show you guys this card up close. Centering looks good. Corners were pretty darn good. I think the one corner down here was a little bit touched. But to get a 6, I don't know. Don't know what they're expecting here, guys. Definitely not getting the grades I was hoping for. Here's a 75 Pete Rose from that same set break. You can see the back looks great. Little off center. Yeah, a 6. I guess that's what you're going to get. So this is a 10 considering, you know, like based on what these cards are, that's pretty dang good. Back on this one, this is the Killebrew number 640, 1975. Got a 4. Yeah, I mean, it's got some edging. I don't really see anything else wrong with it. I mean, corners are not going to be perfect on these 75s, that's for sure. Here is the Reggie Jackson, card number 300. I only got a 5. Yeah, I expected this one to be low. It had some surface issues. But man, the corners are razor sharp on that thing. And here's the Nolan Ryan, card number 500. And back looks nice and clean. Off center, of course. That's 6.5. That's not too bad. Centering is definitely an issue on that one, big time. Next is the Hank Aaron, and this one was wonky. You can see it is cockeyed, so it's not necessarily off-center as much as it's cockeyed. This one's probably going to be like a 2 based on this dude. Yep, it's a 4. And it was a nice, sharp card. This one just needed to be slabbed. Any of these old Hank Aaron's, I try to get slabbed up unless they're really beat to death. So next we've got a Nolan Ryan. I think this is an 81 Fleer, an 82... Is this 82 Fleer? Yeah, 82 Fleer. That's not too bad. There's an 8. This card literally came straight from the factory set. Had never seen the light of day. Went into a sleeve and straight to SGC. So I guess that's as good as we're going to get here. Next is a Harold Baines. And this card looked absolutely great. A little bit top to bottom centering. I guess it could shift up a little bit. An 8.5 on a Harold Baines rookie card. Centering is decent on the front. Yeah, top to bottom looks good too. So an 8.5, we are not upset about that one. Next is a Cal Ripken rookie. This one came straight from a brand new set. Cracked it out, put it in a sleeve, sent it off, and it gets a 7.5. So this one is a little bit off center, but I mean, within guidelines. I thought for sure this was going to get an 8, 8.5. 7.5 is what it is. Next, Shaq rookie card. This is just a basic Shaq rookie card. Man, 8.5. Centering was fantastic on that one. Corners are razor sharp. Not sure if there was a surface issue. I looked under the magnifier with the light on it, and that one looked pretty good. Let's save that one for last. Here comes another Cal Ripken rookie card, 82 tops. Centering on the back was pretty good. This card also straight from a set break. Got an 8. Yeah, I can see. It's not going to be perfect. The surface on these cards is never great on the 82 tops. An 8, not too bad. 82 tops, Nolan Ryan. This one centered pretty good. Got an 8. I guess that's this grader's 10 on vintage. So if you see an 8, it just means 10. And a Carl Yastrzemski. This is the 75 tops. Centering on the back's not too bad. Centering on the front's pretty good. 7.5. So that's like a 9.5 basically. Sorry for all the bitching and moaning in this video, guys. I expected some better grades than these. There's a 70, or number 70, Mike Schmidt, 75 tops. Super off-center on the back. This is probably going to get a 2. Well, got a 6. The centering on the front's not too bad. Has a little bit of surface up top. Corners were nice and sharp. So really good-looking card, regardless. Fun to have these in the black SGC slabs. Here is the Robin Yount. So this is the one that I'm most excited about. I think this was probably the best condition of those 75s that I sent off in the first batch. So it got a 7. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of edge wear, which is, I mean, it's just 1975 cards. That's what you expect. That's still good card. I guess that's probably $80, $100, $120, something like that. And then here's the Hank Aaron #1 card in the set. Does have a little bit of a smudge there on the back. Not sure what would have caused that. First card in the box, so maybe that's something to do with it. Got a 6. Not too bad for the Hank Aaron. And then we have the George Brett. This is probably the most valuable card in the 75 set that I sent off. Let's see here. Got a 6. Good Lord. Yeah, centering. I guess that's to be expected. So that's like getting an 8. And then last but not least, I got super lucky on this card. So this is a Roger Maris 1961 tops in really, really good condition. Found this at a show. I think I paid $15 for it, either $15 or $20. And it was in a box, and I don't think the guy knew what the heck he had on the vintage. It got a 5, not too bad. It did have a line across the front, which is just, you know, it looks like a scratch or something like that. Not bad. Still a really good looking card. One of my favorite Maris cards. So yeah, there it is, guys. That is our first big bulk order from the consignment. Some of these came from another consignment, all the newer stuff. And we'll be putting these up on the eBay store. So if you want to check us out, go to Superfly Collectibles SC on eBay. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like and subscribe button. We got lots more coming. We'll have another order coming in next week, and then have another consignment deal should be showing up today. Just a couple hundred cards. It's going to be mostly old vintage. I think it's 1930s, 1940s, 1950s stuff. So thank you guys, and have a great rest of your week.